I recently made this workbench, and with that, I made a temporary fence as a concept. So now it's time to upgrade. I start with the clamp. I cut 4 boards all the same dimensions using my miter saw, and then on one of the boards I mark out and cut out a space for the pipe. Now I can screw the boards into 2 sections, and on one of them I leave the gap I just cut out to accept the pipe. I then connect the 2 pieces with a hinge on one end and a toggle clamp on the other. And this is how this will work. I'll say here, I didn't think about the grain direction and this ended up failing, but I replaced the boards with 2 2x4s and it is still going strong. Now for the actual fence. The main part is this aluminium square tube, and this will be the strength of the fence. I start by marking out and pre-drilling for screws to attach the tube to the clamp. And now using a straight edge against my blade, I can line up the tube with the clamp and straight edge and screw it down. You'll notice here that there is this MDF panel in between the straight edge and the tube, and that is because I will be mounting the MDF piece to the aluminium and needed to line up the fence with the edge of the clamp. To mount the MDF panels, I first measure out and pre-drill holes on both sides of the tube to accept nutserts. Nutserts are these nuts similar to a pop rivet. Now I didn't want to pay $60 for a tool just to insert 8 nutserts, so I'm going to cheat, and all I do here is find a bolt that fits the nutsert that is long enough to accept a washer and a nut that is bigger. Now I insert the nutsert into the hole and then put the washer and the nut onto the bolt, making sure the washer is in between the nut and the nutsert, and thread the bolt into the nutsert. Now I can use a spanner to hold the nut while I use my driver to tighten the bolt. Now with the spanner, I'm stopping the nut from spinning while also putting downward pressure on the nutsert. I then replicate the holes in the MDF panels and use a Forstner bit to accept the bolt heads. I can then bolt the panel onto the tube, rinse and repeat on the other side, and we are done.